We start this evening with the ongoing havoc in Southern California this week. Mudslides that began early Tuesday have taken the lives of 17 people. 5 individuals remain missing. RT's Natasha Sweatte has the latest from Los Angeles.
Officials say the search for the missing is now likely more of a recovery effort. We're learning more about the victims lost in this week's horrific mudslides. The youngest victim was only 3 years old. It's day 4 of the disaster. Crews and search dogs are sifting through toxic debris, turning over giant boulders, all in an effort to find those still missing. You can see cars stranded in a sea of mud. It's a ghost town as more than 10,000 people are under evacuation orders. Searchers have come across ruptured gas pipes, and as you can imagine, that along with no gas, water, or electricity makes much of Montecito uninhabitable.
So right now our main concern, our main focus is search and rescue. So we're searching the residents that have been damaged or destroyed for the mudslides, also to confirm if there are people who are still trapped needing evacuation.
In wake of this disaster, many are in mourning, remembering those who were killed by traumatic injuries from the mudslides.
All of the victims are from Montecito, and they range in age from as young as 3 years to a high of 89 years. There are 4 juveniles on the list. There are mothers, fathers, grandfathers, siblings.
Now, only 10 to 15% heeded evacuation orders, and some residents are citing something called evacuation fatigue as the reason. As many were exhausted from the fires last month, some weren't exactly keen on leaving their homes once again. While emergency warnings were made a day in advance, Santa Barbara County officials say their first alert to cell phones was at 3:50 a.m. Tuesday, just after the mudslides began. But the damage wasn't just in Santa Barbara County. Take a look at this Prius being swept down a winding road Tuesday in Burbank, just north of Los Angeles. Luckily, the man and his girlfriend were unharmed. Now, while there is no rain in the immediate forecast, CAL FIRE is urging residents throughout California to have their evacuation kits packed, ready to evacuate at a moment's notice, because as you know, those fires on both ends of the state wiped out all that vegetation on those hillsides, which would normally absorb a large portion of that mud. And today, fire officials say the Thomas fire is now 100% contained. In Los Angeles, Natasha Sweatte, RT.